All right, all right. Hey, y'all. We are live, Rashiva. So let me go ahead and
Hello.
share to your page. I know that everyone is expecting us to go on, so we are here. And you guys go ahead and get your watch party started.
I am doing the same.
We're live, Rashiva.
As
I
you
heard
can hear.
myself.
Right. Welcome, welcome.
All right, and I am tagging you on this post.
Okay. You look beautiful, LaVonda.
Why, thank you. My husband said, "Are you going somewhere?" I was like, "Yeah, on Facebook Live."
Yes, all over the world, people's living room, cell phone.
Yes, I'm so excited about this topic. Let me go ahead and put my phone on mute. Guys, who you all are getting your watch parties going. Y'all had so much fun with us last night. I know we were still getting messages like this morning about last night's broadcast. So you guys are really going to like this topic. Remember, if you share this live video and you are already on the team, go ahead and put your sponsor ID code in the description of your live. And if you are broadcasting in the watch party, put the link and your sponsor ID code in the watch party. And we're going to give you guys about 30 more seconds to get going. I know you all have been just waiting on this topic. Miss Rashiva, you look pretty too, girl.
Oh, thanks. It's been a long day, but this week, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, I mean, I've been geeked. It's on and popping, so I was excited to get on here with you as well, sister girl. And wow, people are blowing the live up. So, hope you're sharing that watch party, literally answering questions because people are going to definitely be posting them, and we don't want anybody to have anything unanswered.
Yes, yes, yes. And please remember, do not share your links in the live. Do not share the links in the comments. I'm sorry. Go ahead and share those on your page, if you will. So let's go ahead and get started, Miss Rashiba. So I am just so geeked about our topic tonight. Y'all, we are talking about, our journey. So for those of you, this may be your first time watching our how-to series. This is just night number 2, right? But I am LaVonda Thornton-Bush, and I'm a 6-figure income earner in our network marketing company, which we are going to reveal who that company is. But guys, I went from working full-time in corporate America to being laid off almost 3 years ago. And so instead of going back and finding another job, I decided to work hard for me like I did my job. And so we coach and train others on how to own their own travel business. And Rashiva, before we unlock the topic, go ahead and let the viewers know a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely. As my dad would say, I'm a globe trotter, and I love that name because I've always been a busy bee. I've always been the one who loves to go tour, who loves, the hospitality industry, who love to really build relationships. So I am a wife. I'm a mother. I work for the Department of Defense straight out of college. I got an internship while in college. And it took me out of the degree I was actually paying Sally Mae for. But I knew my passion was not only have a 9-to-5 job, but to literally be an entrepreneur. And guys, a 19-year-old student at Alabama A&M University, who I love dearly, introduced me to the travel industry. So that's just a little bit about myself. But I mean, you never know the opportunity that is going to cross your path. And that's why we have conversations like this, 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern, to help educate people, because you never know, right?
You never know. So here's the deal, y'all. For those of you who are on Facebook, you always see opportunities pop up, right? People are always talking about the next best thing. They're always saying, hey, you can get rich, you can get wealthy. Here is how to do it. And so sometimes you guys may have that entrepreneur spirit, but you're like, wait a minute, what is the right product? What is the right company? What is the right move for me to make? And so we're going to talk to you tonight about why we chose this industry and why we chose to do it this way. So we're in the travel industry. Rashiba, the largest, sexiest, most profitable industry in the world. And so when people ask, how in the world does someone like me and you, or you and I, who had no background in the industry of network marketing or travel, create a six-figure income in such a short period of time? You know what my response is? Because we're in travel. We're in travel, right? So it is not like some of the other products and services, which I have, listen, I'm not bashing any product or service, okay? Because I have supported every industry. I may not have sold the products, but I've bought them. I've bought the makeup. I've bought jewelry because I love the earrings and all that stuff, right? I've bought the wraps. I got some in my garage right now, right? I bought the tea, the detox tea, the weight loss tea, the coffee. I bought all of these products, but I personally did not ever have a passion to want to sell it or be involved in those companies. But when I was introduced to travel, I was like, wait a minute. I already love traveling. I already travel. And you mean to tell me I could start my own business in travel? And so when you think about it, Rashiba, why do you think that people make the decision to join travel faster than any of these other industries?
Well, let me speak from my and my business partners that I have been partnered with. So this industry in itself is the fastest growing industry. She told you number one, but the fastest growing industry. And guys, I'm talking about outside of the United States. Do you know my husband and I, we went to Mexico, and I paid attention to who all was traveling. And there were more international people traveling to Mexico, in my opinion, than the United States people. And I was like, wow, this just educated me on our market. We're global, right? And so this is bigger than leisure, pleasure. The businesses, the corporations, they're traveling. When they have meetings yearly, they're actually finding places to go. I can't tell you what I do at work, but it's amazing how many program management reviews these offices are going to and where they're traveling to just explore different countries while doing business, right? I'm a millennial. That's what we love to do. We love to travel. So when we're getting jobs in industries that are going to allow us to jump on those planes, take the TDY trips, go train and get certified into different career fields in different areas around the world. The ease, Miss LaVonda, the access that we have just to be a part of an industry with little experience. We have business partners that went to Yale. We have business partners that have been to jail. You know, it's a climbing ladder, and it's an industry, we like to say infinite possibilities are here, right? And so because the travel industry is innovative, you can be as creative as you want. You can specialize in different things, book cruises. Literally, I have business partners who that's all he does. You know, I'm giving him, for example, most of all he does, all his put together cruises every quarter. And he has about 90 different cabins being booked through him. So he's not like me. He's not booking weddings and honeymoons and couples trips and sorority trips and things like that. He's strictly focusing on cruises. So I like that we're innovative and we can do what we want to do. The skills are transferable. Problem solving, time management, you know, things that I love to do as an education major. Working with good attitude and having the people skills is some of the many reasons why travel industry is so sexy and so fun and so easy, in my opinion, Miss LaVonda Thornton. Back to you.
Oh my goodness. Yes, it's a very simple conversation to have. And so I'm a numbers person, okay? If you guys know anything about colors training, I'm a green and a red, okay? But I'm very green and analytical, and I like to understand trends and numbers, statistics. And so did you know that 85% of travelers nowadays book their own travel? And so, when people think about start a travel business, who needs a travel agent? And when people ask that question, I say, well, who books your travel? They say, I do. I say, then you need to be your travel agent, right? Because there's a commission built inside of every price. I didn't even know that before I got into this industry. And I never used a travel agent before I became one, you guys. I'm like, why? I found my own good deals online. I love doing my own research, and I would compare what I would find, on different websites. And I was so good at it, Rashiba, that my friends and my family put me to work. And I didn't mind doing it and helping them out for free, but found out there's a way that we can actually get paid. And so here's the powerful part about the travel industry is it's not going anywhere. It's growing. It's exploding. But when you think about those industries that I talked to you guys about, that sells the makeup, the hair care, the skin care, the juices, the teas, the coffees, what do those companies do? They host conferences. People are traveling. And most of the time, people need makeup because they're going on a trip. They need some accessories to go with their new Caribbean dress, right, that they're going to wear on the beach. They need that wrap to suck down some of that tummy fat so they can look beach body ready, And so a lot of times, if you are already involved in these companies, your clients are traveling anyway. And so what I love about travel is you can literally leverage it no matter what business or job you have. So it's not something that's going to be a conflict of interest or clash with what you're doing. I have pastors on the team. They have been planning retreats their whole lives in ministry. Now they do it themselves with their own business. I have educators who have planned school trips. And guess what? They're doing it themselves now. Sports team coaches. And so you think about the things that you're already doing. And so Rashiba, when we talk about the right product, travel, let's talk about network marketing. Why is that such a scary term? Why do people have that reservation like, oh, you're in travel, but you're also in network marketing? Let's talk about that and go ahead and educate the people who may not really understand about the industry of network marketing.
And I was that person. Again, I was that person who heard that term and generalized it. I had no idea what the real mindset of that word meant, what the real concept of network marketing meant, right? And so we are literally taught to have a network. We're really taught that network actually can bring your net worth. And so, having conversations with people who were kind of pushy, have, like you said, selling products that I had no interest in, literally trying to set me up to purchase them. And then when I do, leave me hanging. It just gave me a bad impression on the market in general. But here is what I was told and kind of allowed me to change my mindset, right? And so I'm going to ask the guests that are on the line right now live, think about how many people you have referred someone to, right? Or someone to somewhere. So how many of y'all have referred someone to a movie, a hairstylist, a barbershop, yes, a babysitter, a school, a restaurant? Well, when you think about how many people you have referred to somewhere, now think about how many of those vendors or suppliers or, whoever the contractors were actually paid you or incentivized you, right? And I started thinking, I'm like, man, I'm a nice person. I do that day in and day out. If I'm in the grocery store and somebody asks about a pair of shoes or a brand of cereal, I am advertising and pointing you to that direction, right? And nobody actually thanked me or incentivized me. And so that's all I saw when I heard that type of story. LaVonda, I said, what? Is that what network marketing is about? Literally referring people, helping people do what they want to do anyway. And then we're tying travel to the marketing side of it. And so that was a no-brainer. And that's what really made sense. And so I started looking at it as referral marketing. Then I started looking at it for what it really was, network marketing. And again, another level. It changed my mindset. And so a lot of companies are spending billions and of dollars on advertising. They're spending money on billboards, commercials, etc. Well, as a network marketing company, that's what we do. Now the marketing company is paying us individuals, people, that income for word of mouth advertising. And that literally made sense, right? If you think about it, everybody loves the idea of traveling. Everybody. Far off places, new sites. I don't care if it's just a city down the road. Everybody loves to travel. Nobody's allergic to travel. So because this is a huge industry, it allows you to literally partner with the network marketing side of the business. And now we help people's passion actually become an income opportunity. So what better way for your friends and family members to get involved into traveling but through you as the leading example. So that's what it's about. And I think when people really hear the mindset of why travel is set up with network marketing, they get it. They get it. And 3 years later, we know people are getting it because everybody is getting their .com. Back to you.
Oh my goodness. I love how you put that. And so you're looking at two ladies who don't sell, okay? So when people are like, but you're good in sales, like, no, I don't sell this business. And so when we start looking at how travel is set up, well, you're doing the work. You're behind, you're doing the research, you're typing up quotes, you're going on. And that's a simple, easy process, like you said. But then I start realizing people are out here saying, no, I don't need you. I just want to book it myself. How do I have access to what you have access to? That's when I start embracing the network marketing side. Because Rashiba, to be honest with you, I never met anyone who did network marketing right. All the people that I came in contact with over the years would be begging me to buy their product, tricking me into these hotel meetings or these home parties. I'm thinking it's a housewarming and it's a setup, right? It's somebody there trying to sell $1,500 worth of stuff, And so I never met a true network marketing professional. And so when I saw this, I said, listen, first of all, I'm not begging anyone to do anything. But I am going to treat this like a business. And because we treat it like a business, guess what? We created a 6-figure income in rapid time. But let me tell you guys, in network marketing, I want you to do your research. This is the only industry that, aside from all industries, you can check degrees, backgrounds, professionals, sports, and entertainment that has created the most $1 million earners, okay? The most $1 million earners. Doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter your experience. But, the company, the product, and the people definitely make a difference. And so when you're out there doing your research, trying to figure out which company do I choose? Guys, we are partnered not only with the best host agency in the travel industry, but also the fastest growing company on the marketing side with the highest level of integrity. Guys, in 3 years, we haven't changed our compensation plan. It's so awesome to be able to say that We have a founder. We have a president in place. We have people who are not greedy, that truly are putting people first. And so when you're looking at companies and leadership, that should be something that you consider. So Planet Marketing is the marketing arm of our partnership. IntelliTravel.com is the travel agency of our partnership. So it's two companies. With IntelliTravel, we're travel agents, y'all. We have our accreditations. We book travel. We earn our commission. We travel as insiders. That's it. With Planet Marketing, we share the travel business opportunity. So for those of you who are saying, I don't want to give people my money for booking my travel, become your own travel business owner so you can start earning your own commission. So Rashiba, talk about that. You can pick whichever company you want to talk about, because I know we love both of them. So whichever one you dive into, and I'll just piggyback off of you.
So, I mean, the reality is our product is the best. And I just rewind as I'm thinking, because I'm seeing comments going on. Guys, there are two different companies, but our product is travel. So IntelliTravel sells travel, but Planet Marketing, the marketing company, sells IntelliTravel. And so I'll go here because I'll talk about both because they're interchanged, right? Perfect marriage. Do you know IntelliTravel is 27 years old? They originated the concept of having their own home-based travel business, so agents all over the world can start their business from the comfort of their homes or smartphones nowadays, right? And so when they partnered with the marketing arm of their company called Planet Marketing, they became bigger and better, right? Word of mouth advertising is what every company is going towards. And if you pay attention to the direct TVs who are incentivizing people, I mean, now I just bought a new car. I was offered $500 to refer somebody to this dealership. You know, if you pay attention to Sprint, you know, or T-Mobile or Verizon, everybody is incentivizing somebody with a marketing plan to refer somebody to our company. But when IntelliTravel partnered with Planet Marketing, guys, it took our agency from 2,000 independent travel agents to now over 32,000 worldwide. And we're just getting started. This partnership, it actually took place a little over 3 years ago. Now, IntelliTravel has been in business for 25 of those 3 years, or 24 of those 3 years. And now 3 years later, look where we are. So this is a perfect marriage. This is why we're so passionate in helping people. Yes, you could see this on a commercial and it might interest you, right? But for those who know Rashiba McGowan, those who know LaVonda Thornton, or Amanda, Tara, whoever's out there, guess what? You trust them. You understand they're not putting their name on something that is not 100%, right? And so that's why people are trusting. That's why people are jumping and having that faith. Not to mention, LaVonda, we have some guarantees that take away skepticism. We have evidence that takes away the skepticism. We have an investment that literally allows people who never imagined to own a business have the opportunity to own a business. So it's a lot that comes into play, but that perfect union that both companies have merged together and been successful at, hands down, is second to none. Back to you.
I love the fact that, well, you started before I did. However, I wasn't that far behind you, but we did start within the company's first month of launching. And when I got started, y'all, there were 2,000 agents, and guess what? Over 32,000 agents later in just 3 years. But here's the most important part that you guys should understand about our company is that we have had people who earn a six-figure income early on, and we have had people that have joined 2 years later And guess what? Still created a 6-figure income. And so like some of these companies that you learn about, if you didn't get in early, you don't even have a chance of creating figure income. Here we have people. I had a young lady who joined last month, Miss Laura. Last month in October, this is December, so October when she joined, within her first month, she hit the top 100 income earners. Why is that? It's because this opportunity is still fresh and new, and a lot of people don't know or understand their opportunity. But here's the other thing, y'all. We have training. We are online marketers, Miss Rashiba and I, and we're telling you guys how we went from newbie to 6 figures. We do a lot of things online, but just like we're talking to you and we're sharing with you, we do Facebook Lives for our team. We host phone calls. We have Zoom conferences. I was on a Zoom earlier with a business partner. While she was on her computer, I was on mine. I was able to see her screen and point her where she needed to go. And so technology nowadays makes this industry even more sweeter, right? Yes, we have meetings. Everything is up to you, right? You can plug into a weekly meeting, a regional meeting. We have conferences. We have conventions on both sides of the company, on marketing and travel. And so when you're out there doing your research, a lot of times these companies are more focused on recruiting than educating their agents. So yes, we have large teams, we build teams, but we also make sure you know how to book your travel. We make sure that you are not just sitting back wishing you could take part in this industry, but that you are a part of this industry. And so think about it, y'all. Travel is the largest industry in the world. Network marketing saves you time and money. I dare you guys to go and do your research and find out how much it would cost you to start your own travel agency from scratch, okay? Keep in mind, you would have to go to school. You have to get your own licensing, your credentials, and that's a long paperwork process, right? Because of all of the TSA and the security and travel, they have to keep it safe. So you have to go through all these background checks, all of these different things. But more importantly, you have to have the money. Y'all, it costs tens of thousands of dollars to build your own website. But keep in mind, just because you start a business doesn't mean you're going to start earning money right away. You have to build your reputation. American Airlines Vacations, they loved me from day one because I wasn't LaVonda, the brand new agent. I was LaVonda, the IntelliTravel agent. And IntelliTravel name has been around for all 27 years. So I didn't have to wait until I built my own reputation. I stepped into one. And guys, IntelliTravel has won some of the top awards in the industry. In fact, this year, we became Carnival Cruise Line's Host Agency of the Year. We have earned awards from Disney, Princess Cruises, Norwegian Cruises. So you're not doing business with a travel club. You are not like a travel agent. You are a travel agency owner. I want you guys to really understand that. Because Rashiba, people say, was this like a timeshare? No. And when people present you with a timeshare, run. Y'all, timeshares limit you. They tell you when you can go, where you can go, who you can take, and they give you a list that you have to choose from. If I wanted to just find some place tonight to travel to, I don't need to ask anyone's permission. I, as my own travel agent, can go and book it just like I did when I was a consumer. I would just find a website and book it, Rashiba. And so now, it's just amazing how you don't know what you don't know. But I promise you guys, you will never, ever travel the same once you get the details about this opportunity. And so the person who shared this with you, or if you're in a watch party right now, there's a link there for you to click on that link. There's a sponsor ID code that you have been provided. Make sure you reference that sponsor ID code. And the link, there's a video, guys. There's a video that's going to give you all the details about our compensation plan, how we book travel, how much you're paid when you decide to grow a team and grow your residual income, and the fact that we have a legacy income. Ms. McGowan, I see you with your 6-figure ring. We both have to go run and put our rings on, right? Because we have to give you guys the evidence. But do you realize that it's bigger than rings? It's not just about the money. We have an opportunity now that if anything were to happen to us, that our income doesn't stop. Planet Marketing has a legacy income opportunity in place. And so I had never heard anything like it. Rashiba, that was life-changing for me. When we were in Vegas, my husband and I, we were crying. We were standing to our feet, crying. Why? Because for my entire life, I always dreamed of creating something that I could leave for my children. And what I love about this is they don't even have to know how to book travel, right? They don't have to know how to build a team. That all of the work that I have invested will continue to pay out even if I'm no longer here. What did that mean for you and your family?
LaVonda, I don't know if we were sitting by each other, but my husband held me a little tighter. Most people who know me know that I lost my mom when I was 15 years old. And so because of what she did, we didn't really have to struggle because she set a will instead of leaving a bill. And so I've always appreciated that, because a dad raising not just a girl, but 3 boys in addition to that was hard work. I had to step up in roles that I never imagined stepping up in because I lost my mom. But I mean, I know how powerful that is. And when I heard him say that, literally it took me back there. And I said, oh my gosh, a legacy company that gave me, I would say, inspiration to run harder. Because I know I'm not going to be here forever. I know my husband's not going to be here forever. And, hopefully my child outlasts me. But to know that I can run this hard and leave everything, leave my inheritance to her, all the streams of income to her, was more powerful than anybody can ever imagine. And guys, it's truly not just about moms. I know Miss Thornton and I, we are mothers, we are wives, but there are men that are grinding in this industry. Matter of fact, the 2 top income earners are males in our company. So the product travel is no discrimination at all. We have couples who are running this industry, right? It's so powerful. And I've seen doctors, I've seen lawyers, everybody who travels is now participating in this industry. And so a lot of times, we can say, hey, it's a legacy company. We can show you how much income we're earning on a full-time or part-time basis, but something is holding you back for some reason. Guys, if this isn't it, if you don't understand the product and now understand what network and marketing means, I don't know what will actually help you, right? And so that was powerful. You took me back. But yeah, it is. And a lot of us have that same, concept and mindset. So good. I love it, LaVonda.
Yeah. So again, she said it, guys. She wrapped it up. The power of the travel industry, network marketing, and 2 amazing companies, Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel. And Rashiba, normally what I tell people, if you don't make a decision now, it's okay, right? Because you have to figure out when you are ready. And sometimes you just have to jump in, because you'll talk yourself out of things all the time. It just happens that way, right? But here's the other powerful thing. You are going to remember when we were just 6-figure income earners. You'll say, oh, they're millionaires now.
Yeah.
It could have been a time where you could have been on this journey as well, because there are people who told me that they couldn't make the investment 3 years ago, Rashiba, because they couldn't find the money. They were in a bad situation. They did absolutely nothing. And guess what? This year, they're telling me the same thing. They're still in the bad situation. They're still living paycheck to paycheck. So guys, if you want something different, you definitely have to do something different. But make the right decision. Do what you feel is right. And just like the wealthy people in the world that are earning millions and even billions of dollars, they don't feel like working because they love what they do. So here is where we tell you, turn your passion into your income. Don't go and find something to sell just because it can be sold. Go and find a business that you're truly passionate about so that you'll never have to work another day in your life. Why? Because it's your passion that will drive you. And so tomorrow night, guys, we will be here, same place, same time. And we're talking about how to leverage and earn at the same time. How many of y'all want to know how to make pillow money? Wake up to find out how much money you made while you were sleeping. I'm not going to lie, Rashiba, I check my Planet Marketing back office before I brush my teeth in the morning. I wake up, I get my phone, I go in the back office, and then I'm good to go, right? And so it's just an amazing feeling to not know how much money did I make while I was sleeping. Guys, so find out. Join us tomorrow night. Any final comments before we end tonight, Miss McGowan?
I would just say get back with that person who invited you. The partnership that you will actually have with that person is truly beneficial. Two heads are better than one. Y'all know that saying, right? And so you can triple, double, quadruple your resources and ability when you start your business, but you're in partnership with somebody who literally wants to help you be successful. And so I'm so excited for a lot of you on this line. Miss Thornton, you wake me up every time I need you. So, man, this was awesome. And I hope it was beneficial to so many people around the planet.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. See you. And good night, Miss Rashiba. Good night, everyone.
Good night.